No cross too great, no fuel unpettable, no silk song too early. Hello, I'm SawaYoshi, and this is Hollow Knight any percent one-handed. I didn't think of anything to say. Hey, I'm here with Aggie, who's going to be helping commentate and also not commentate.
Oh my god, hi. There is no grub too cute. Yippee.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
You're so right. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to start as soon as I select the top difficulty on the difficulty select here. But before that, hey, chat, I have a little challenge. We're so close. Just over $2,000. We can do it. Let's hit 1 million lifetime. We can do it. We still have a couple days. Let's do it tonight, though. All right. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So this is Hollow Knight. You may or may not have heard it. Heard of it before. You may or may not have heard the name Hollow Knight a few times in the past week. Speaking of which, play Silk Song. We just had Jane's Silk Song showing it off a little bit. It's a great game. I actually finished it yesterday. This is the first game in the series that came out 2017. In early 2017, February, I believe 24th. It's been out for 8.5 years. It's been loved by many for 8.5 years, and it's a great game. I am playing it one-handed, which isn't really the usual way you play Hollow Knight, I think. Aggie, can you testify to that?
Yeah. I think it's normally meant to be played with like 2 hands. A lot of people play on controller. Keyboard is also used fairly frequently.
I know a few people that play with like arcade controllers, which is really cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
All right. While we were introducing the game, we just left the first area, which is King's Pass, generally known as one of the most reset heavy points in this run, just because of how early it is, and it's actually not really easy movement to get super. What is it? To get super optimal.
Yeah.
So plenty of people reset there. There's a bunch of like turnarounds they have to do. Never mind that, we are into Forgotten Crossroads, the first big area of the game. We're gonna go down over this way. We have a little trick. Let me see if I can get that one-handed. It would be great if I could get this one-handed. I don't think I will, but you know. 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. That's not that bad either way, actually.
Yeah.
That was a pretty fast backup. Okay. Quick Q&A for people that have seen this game before but have some questions. Any percent, we are beating the Hollow Knight. Why is it played in Chinese? Because there's less text to scroll through. How long is the run? Look at the estimate. Why did you start playing one-handed? Because my left hand hurt. Will Jane Silksong show up in this run? Yes. Do you have any questions, Aggie?
No questions at the moment. It's like, how many times will Jane Silksong show up? At least twice.
At least twice. I think a total of 3 times, if I'm correct.
Yeah, 3 times sounds about right.
Okay.
I have a question, actually. And that question is, are we going to save the grub or save the frames? Because we just opened a bid war to decide just that. Are we going to save that precious little grub, or are we going to be real speedrunners and go fast? You can donate to your favorite choice right now. That bid war is open. And remember, every donation towards either of those options is getting us closer to that 1 million lifetime donations to Malala Fund.
Yeah. I'll have it be known, if we don't save the grub, I will be very sad.
Okay, but
I'm always personally very sad when we don't save a grub or the animals, but some people out there are cutthroat about their frames.
Yeah, hey, if we don't save the grub, it'll be a couple frames faster.
Yeah,
I think that's worth it.
but you get to hear the super cute, awesome me mama, and it's
You get to hear the
and
grub either way.
but you get to hear the happy grub if you save the grubby.
Okay, fair. Okay,
And everyone knows happy grubby is good.
So we just picked up Vengeful Spirit, which is our first and only attack spell that we get in this run. We'll be using this. Will be our main damage source for the next 40 minutes. If you'll believe it or not, we will just be using this for the entire rest of the run. It uses 3 soul, which is the gauge in the round gauge in the top left. 1 hit of soul per nail hit. It uses 3 soul worth to cast, and it does 3 nail hits worth of damage. 3 is the magic number until 10 minutes from now. Okay, Baldur is RNG, very good, perfect RNG. We're just gonna keep going.
Perfect marathon luck.
Very good marathon luck. The Baldur just decided we get to have a good day today. They're just a little lonely because no one's playing Hollow Knight anymore. Everyone's gone to the new hot game. We're gonna see another one of those Baldurs in a few seconds here, but this one is a little bit nicer for speedruns. It is not actually RNG. Whether we can do this. There we go, we have enough soul. We actually, it takes 4 fireball hits. So what we do, we leave, jump, fireball, and that's 4 fireball hits. For some reason, it decides to multi-hit.
Yeah. And that's something fine. Only possible on older patches. It was now patched out with current patch.
Yeah. There are a few things in this patch that are not in later patches. There's also some things in later patches that are not in this patch. Shout out to Godhome menu storage.
Yeah, I love Godhome MMS. Definitely
I've actually
intended.
been learning all glitches, any % recently. It's a lot of fun. I've been doing it one-handed because I couldn't be bothered to change my controls. So we have a little trick here called a fireball skip, where I turn around and use the fireballs and use their knockback to get up. So let's see if I can do that. But also, hey, it's Jane Silksong.
Oh my god.
Jane Silksong distracted me and I couldn't make the skip. If we do that, there's a backup down here, which is completely fine. Squid, I have never seen you actually go from that far away.
Eric, why are you being mean?
You're being a little bit mean. It's fine though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That skip is not easy. It's also not easy when you're playing one-handed. As a reminder, this is a one-handed run. My goal with these runs is to forget that make people forget that they're one-handed. And I don't know if am I doing a good job? Do you think?
Yeah. The fireball skips in general are quite difficult, and I still have a hard time with them, even with 2 hands.
Okay, there's gonna be, if I can get up, a Moss Knight up here that we can do a fireball double hit on. There we go. Come up here. See if we can't get this. Oop. You know, that's fine. Okay. Gonna go up here. And we're going to get a little bit of soul because we're going to need that in a few seconds. We need to get up to 8 soul by the time we leave this room. It's 6, 7. You can tell by the soul meter in the top left. We're going to go say hi to Zote. We're also going to say bye to Zote. Goodbye. We do not save Zote in this route, which some people enjoy, some people don't quite enjoy.
That's so tragic because we actually have a $5 donation from the Mighty Zote.
Oh my gosh, hi.
The Mighty Zote donated and says, while beating a Hollow Knight one-handed is impressive, the Mighty Zote beat it no-handed.
You know, Zote would do that.
Yeah.
Zote absolutely would do that.
I think it's true because I'm pretty sure the Mighty Zote must have donated no-handed because the Mighty Zote seemed pretty tied up just then.
Oh my gosh, it's Jane Silksong.
Oh my god!
Hey,
oh my
girl.
god! Jane Silksong again.
This fight, she will stun after Hornet will stun after 5 hits. So, can I say it's really weird seeing this fight after playing Silk Song for like 70 hours in the past week.
Yeah.
And that is the fight done. We will not be seeing Hornet, also known as Jane Silk Song, anymore in this run. Yeah, let's get one last shot in chat.
Bye, girl.
Yeah. Jane Silksong is off to do super important Jane Silksong business.
Super important Jane Silk Song business. Off to Farloom. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are going to save quit back to our bench. And from here, we're going to go get our wall jump ability, our Mantis Claw. It's a lot of movement, so Kara, if you have anything to say, now is a great time.
I do. In fact, I was just about to ask if I could read you a celebrity donation.
Oh.
I have a $10 donation here from Sawa's left hand, who says, "Hey all, sorry I couldn't be there. Been a bit busy this past week playing a certain different bug game with right hand. Hoping their run goes well, and let's hit 1 million lifetime." And we're getting ever closer, folks.
It's really close.
Just a little
really
bit
think we
over
can get it.
$2,000. I think we can get there in this run.
And if you all do hit it in this run, you also get to see Path of Pain. So it comes with an added bonus there.
I'm really looking forward to seeing One-Handed Path of Pain because playing Silksong has made me feel kind of bad about my gaming skills, but I feel like I could feel worse. And I think watching Sawa do Path of Pain with one hand is the kind of humbling that I need.
Okay. Do this. See if I can't get this explosion pogo. Nice. First try.
Let's go.
Okay. Come down here. We have one more little skip down here called Mantis Pogo. Let's see if we can get that first try. As a little aside, these tricks are not easy.
Mantis Pogo, E-Pogo is very commonly a wall for newer runners.
Very much so. Especially the way I do it. There's a few ways to do it. There's a couple fast ways. There's a couple easier ways. That was one of the fast ways, actually. Got a quick damage boost to get early control, and we are back once again to the bench. Gonna go down to the Gruz Mother fight. Anyone that knows any percent knows exactly what's gonna come. That's coming next. We have a little thing called a shade skip, which won't be for a little while, but you'll see what that means. Okay. Real quick question, Aggie, how do you feel about this run so far?
Yeah, it's very good and very impressive.
How many times have you forgotten that it's one-handed? Be honest.
Yes.
Yeah. So a little bit of backhand. Aggie and Kara actually don't have the hand cam, so you all get to see the hand cam and see. Oh my gosh, it actually is one-handed. They don't.
Oh, I have it pulled up in another window. I'm not missing this.
So it's
I haven't pulled up another window, but I'm watching the main feed, so I've just entirely forgotten it's there.
Ghost Mother.
Well, and the fact that I have the hand cam up means that I also see a little friend on the keyboard, which someone just donated for an anonymous $5 donation saying, "Spheal is my favorite Pokemon. What a little cutie."
Yeah, Spheal is just a little guy.
There we go. The one good thing about one-handed runs is you get to pet this field while running.
Yippee! Petting this field is very important.
Do you think maybe we could challenge chat to donate to pet the Spheal?
You know, let's do it.
Because right now, we've got, on that Path of Pain incentive, a little less than $1,300 left. If you're up for it, I think that Spheal might earn a pet every, say, $100 we get closer?
You know, yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Let's show that feel some love, folks.
More seal pets every $100 closer we are to that, then. Okay, so this is the aforementioned shade skip. We're gonna blur the shade over here, get that, nice. And this is a frame perfect trick. Let's see if I can get it. And that's good enough. That's good enough. Shouts to Blue Lake Welcoming Storage. There's a few ways to get this. The way I did it is frame perfect. It's also, or the way I tried to do it is frame perfect. There's a few easier ways that are also faster. I just think it looks cool. Do it like this. Okay. So we're gonna go up here. We have some dream platforms that we're gonna have to go across. It was a lot of platforming. So yeah, there's a lot of platforming. Again, platforming is a great time for donations.
Yeah, and dream plats are the hardest platforming section in the game.
Well, I love hearing great time for donation. Should I let her rip?
Yeah, go for it.
So we have, first of all, an incredible number of donations, including a $25 donation from HeyHey. And in addition to thanking HeyHey for $25, I want to point out, and some of you have heard me do this spiel before, that $25 happens to be the median donation across Frame Fatale's events. Meaning that although $1 million from Malala Fund can seem like a huge and impossible number, we didn't get there just with huge, impossibly huge donations. We got there almost entirely from $5, $15, $25, $35 donations. Even $5 gets us closer because there are so many incredible Fatales and so many speedrunning fans and so many people watching this right now that want to support Malala Fund and want to support protecting girls' and women's education around the world. So if you have ever thought to yourself, I would love to get to us to that goal, but I only have a couple bucks. A couple bucks is how we have always gotten to every goal. And it's how we're going to get to this one, folks. And we just jumped up another $100 on that Path of Pain incentive. That's how it's done, folks.
Let's go. Yeah, every dollar helps. Helps with Malala Fund and their goal. Also, that was another frame perfect trick. Okay, so now we have Dream Nail, a nail that cuts through the veil between the awake and I almost said the awake and living. That's not correct. Basically, it's required for any percent. We're gonna go into King's Station, pick up this Wander's Journal, which we'll be using a little bit later. Get a little
and
bit
no
of
rush,
soul.
but whenever you have a moment, Sfeel has earned a second pet.
You know, that's amazing, because you know, I think Sfeel also deserves a pet. Pet the Sfeel.
Yeah, pet the Sfeel.
Okay, there we go. Oh, that was one. Shouts to that essence that I just got. Essence is completely RNG. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. It's, I believe, a 1 in 300 chance for enemy. Something like that. Someone in chat probably knows. Okay. And here we are going to go straight up, right? Yeah, that's the route.
Shout out to
I have not played this game in a week. If it's not obvious, I've been a little bit busy. Left hand actually mentioned that earlier. Okay, hit this lever from below. And we're also gonna go over here, sit on this bench just for a little bit of marathon safety. Just so that if we die to this next boss, which isn't going to happen, then the run isn't just dead in water, you know? Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Go up here, hit this elevator up. And here is the hardest fight in any percent, according to very many people. Get this chandelier down. This decreases the number from 6 to 5. We have no soul. Okay. Gonna focus up a little bit here. So, Ag, if you want to talk about this fight.
Yeah. Yeah, Fortnite's very, very, can be a very difficult fight. So I was going to try get as many double hits with the Vengeful Spirit as they can. Because of hitboxes and positioning, you can make it so the Vengeful Spirit spell does its damage multiple times, which is very good. Ooh.
A little bit scary on health there. Let's see if I can't heal somewhere. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, that's enough for heal.
Very, very nice.
We're into 4 and 5. From here on, it's just a matter of don't take 4 damage.
Yep. Yeah, one of the very interesting things with Watcher Knight, specifically on 1.2.2.1 and well before current patch, is that they can attack you. They can attack from off screen, which is not fun. Like that.
Sometimes you just can't read what they're gonna do. Sometimes you can, but.
But the major benefit is they don't do back rolls, which is a thing that happens on latest patch.
Yeah, they just run away from you for some reason. Hey, I wasn't worried at all. Everything's fine.
No, not at all. It's absolutely flawless.
Okay.
And
So now that fight's done, we are on 1 health. That doesn't really matter. We get a full heal as soon as we go up to this Dreamer up at the top of the Watcher's Spire. Again, we do need 3 Dreamers to finish the game. This is the first. This is Lurian, the Watcher. Let's go say hi.
Wait, so you're telling me we can't get Monomon 3 times? What the heck?
Unfortunately, this is not a Monomon 3 times category. If you want that any percent all glitches, it's a great category to watch. As are a lot of different categories. There we go. That is 1 of 3 Dreamers. We're going to go back down. From here, we have a little bit of Geo gathering. Geo being our currency in this game. We used 220 of it earlier to get Shaman Stone, which makes our spells a little bit stronger. Go down this way. Use menu drops to fall faster, which in a certain new bug game is not a thing anymore, believe it or not. Nice walkling storage. Get that.
Yeah.
And get 655 Geo.
Another thing with Shaman Stone is it makes Vengeful Spirit specifically, it makes its hitbox larger.
It makes double hits a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Though it doesn't super make them easier, it does definitely help. And you'll be seeing that. Oops, that was very loud. Excuse me. You'll be seeing that in a few minutes here. Okay, go this way.
I'm trying to not be very loud, but we did just pass $2,000 on our way towards that Path of Pain incentive.
Let's
So
go.
close.
Less than
so
1,000, and I do believe that means another Sphere pet, and less than 1,000 to go to the one-handed Path of Pain.
Hey chat, you want to see a cool skip?
I'd like to see a cool skip.
Let's go first
Let's
try.
go.
Oh my gosh.
One-handed right side Raptors. You know,
One-handed.
I hit that in Hotfix a week ago.
Yeah, one-handed
You know?
right side Raptors. That
Probably
trick
the hardest
is
trick in the run.
incredibly difficult.
I want to say that is the hardest trick, or at least it's in top 3 hardest tricks in Hollow Knight any percent.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with you on that one.
More pets because Field did not get enough pets earlier.
Would you say that there are harder tricks in the one-handed Path of Pain?
You know, maybe. You'll have to wait and
Potentially.
We gotta see.
Yeah, we got to see it.
I see it. As an aside, I have not played Path of Pain in like half a year, so you'll be seeing a very rusty Sawa, but You'll be seeing very rusty Sawa's right hand, but it should be a fun watch regardless. Less than 1,000 away.
You mind if I read out a couple of the donations that are helping us get there?
Yeah, this is a great time to do that.
Great. We've got $25 from Faulty Sage, who asks, why do we play one-handed? To pat the sphere, to hold the sphere, to cherish the sphere, to forfeit all mortal possessions to the sphere. And Malala Fund.
And Malala Fund.
So true.
And Wumpus215 donated $100, which means that Wumpus215 was responsible for one of those field pets all on their own. So thank you so much.
Yippee.
Okay, so we have gathered geo. We have 2,367. We used 300 of that just now to open that stag, and we use another 1,800 of that to get an item here called the Lumafly Lantern, which will be that's not. I definitely don't want to be buying that. That would kind of break the route.
Yeah, we're not doing full mask shots.
Yeah. That's for a different time. Okay. We do have 250 geo, which is our last expense. However, we do also have a 50 geo expense right here. So we'll have to gather another 33 of that, if my math is correct. But there's a couple places to do that. One specific place. The crossroads is infected. We really don't care right now. We're gonna go this toll, which does not activate until you have the lantern. You need the lantern to be able to interact with that toll gate. Use 50 geo there, and we are into Crystal Peak, which is just a beautiful area.
Yeah, it's so pretty and so purple and pink.
It's very purple, and I like the color purple. I also like the color
me
blue.
too.
I like a good few colors.
So I would love to hit our chat with a little math of my own, if that's all right.
Yeah, go for it.
And I would love us to look at the numbers on the screen now. The estimate is 45 minutes. We're 26 minutes in. 45 minus 26 is not very many minutes. But now let's factor in the fact that Sawa could very easily come under estimate by maybe even 5 minutes. So if you are understandably enraptured by this run and haven't noticed, we're going to be at the end of this game before you know it. So if you want to help us hit that incentive for the Path of Pain, now is absolutely the time to do it.
Now's the time to do it. Now is your last chance to get that Path of Pain incentive and to get that 1 million lifetime for Malala Fund and charities. Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah, that'd be incredible.
Even if it's not, you get to know that you helped get to that $1 million. Also, nice underclap.
Very nice.
I did see someone talking earlier about how future generations will divide the donations into the first million and the beyond. This is your chance to be part of the first million.
Okay, so we have picked up the Crystal Heart, which is our super dash ability. We'll be using that very shortly here, as in like in 3 seconds. We'll be using this to move around. We'll also be using this for a couple skips very soon here. One of those coming up in just a short moment. We do go through the infected crossroads a little bit longer this time. Nice. Good job. Look, the crossroads are actually really nice today.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that everyone knows that's a marathon. They're just they just don't want to mess with the show. They're also probably very lonely.
They just want friends.
Yep. Go down to Fog Canyon. We do this little cool drop here. Or just weave through the platforms. Oop. Do not weave through that apparently. So these enemies are called, the small ones are called Uomas and the big ones are Umas. Remember that. This is going to be on the test. There's also a bigger jellyfish down here called Umu. You've probably heard of them. Gonna get a little bit of soul. There we go.
Yeah, and to paraphrase a lot of other runners, Umu is also called Big Meanie.
to paraphrase very, very strongly.
Yeah.
Umu is a fight where they can lose you sometime with RNG up to, I believe, like, they can just lose you by RNG 20 seconds. This is already not a great start. They've already lost us, I believe, like, a few seconds. Oh my gosh, and an extra.
Oh no.
6, 7,
Umu,
8.
please.
Let's see if I can still get this with the extra. Oh, that looks good. That looks good.
Oh, very nice.
Nope, not quite. That's fine.
Oh.
I'll just be going for a 3 cycle. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay. The fastest Umu fight that you can get in any percent is a 2 cycle. But that requires a very, very tight damage cycle that I didn't quite hit. So we'll just be getting a 3 cycle instead. That's completely fine. 3 cycles still decently fast. 3, 4, 5, 6. These are always 8 hits. Nice. There we go. That is the Umu fight done. I'm a Japanese speedrunner. In Japanese circles, Umu says "Do not despair" when you dream nail them. That is very much a meme within Japanese Hollow Knight speedrunning, which I think is kind of funny. We're gonna say hi to Monomon, who we gather 3 of in English categories. While we're doing that, Kara, this is a great time. How close are we to that million?
Well, we are hitting milestones left and right because, chat, y'all just got us over $82,000 for this event.
Let's go.
Thank you so much. And we are so close to hitting 2,100 on the Path of Pain, which is so close to hitting 2,200, which is so close to hitting 3,000. And for that million, we've got less than $1,700 to go. And a $10 donation could get another pet for this spiel. And it could be a $10 donation like the one that we got from the Grub Being Saved, who says,
Amazing. How close is that bid war, by the way, right now? Because that's coming up pretty soon.
that bid war, Save the Frames is in the lead, but only by $5. So that could flip at any moment. Chat, any single one of you could flip that bid war right now.
I think it would be really funny if we saved the frames. Okay. So we've gotten Monoma, we've defeated Umu. Gonna go over this way to the left. And we're gonna do a little trick. This used to be, I believe, this used to be the hardest trick. It's definitely still up there with right side raptors. Welcome to Queen's Garden Acid Skip, one-handed. See how long it takes for me to get this. Yo. What?
Oh, so
get
close.
So close. Every part of this, the height that you have to do this at, the timing of the C-dash input, and the jump out on the other side are all very, very precise. So this is definitely one part of the run that that runners starting off definitely get stuck on. It's not easy, even on 2 hands. Ow. I'm just giving y'all time to hit that incentive and also do the bid war.
And they are getting closer. We are over 2,100, which means that obviously when you have time, Spiel does need some love.
There we go. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's UGA one-handed. And Spiel gets some pets for that. So So as that skip implies, we are now in Queen's Gardens. This enemy cannot hit you with their spikes on this version. We're just gonna get a little bit of soul. Get a little bit more soul. Do a quick menu drop here. Go right, we have the Petra Arena, where our fireball will be coming in and paying dividends, as long as I don't die. As long as give me a sec. I'm gonna heal. I'm definitely healing.
Yeah. Petra's a
Self-care is so
very,
important.
very mean.
Very.
Nice double.
Nice double. Playing this very, very safe. Ooh, that was a good dodge.
Very nice dodge.
You know, I made it through. We're gonna heal and then
Yeah.
immediately take damage. And we're back at 1 health. You thought I was thinking. You thought I was healing to be safe. No, I'm healing to be optimal.
Yeah, look, that damage was super important.
But I'm also healing to be safe.
Yeah, because of hitbox and respawn shenanigans, hitting that specific point respawns you on where the lever is on all the patches.
So
Not
I
quite
just want to let you
possible
know,
on
because I
later patches.
know you can't see Twitch chat right now. People are rightfully so
jeez.
in awe of this one-handed gameplay right now, which is how I know
I'm
that
so happy.
everyone in Twitch chat wants to see even more out of this world gaming skill. If you are not familiar with the Path of Pain, it is an unbelievably difficult challenge. At the end of Hollow Knight, it's optional, right? You don't have to do
Yeah,
it.
it is optional.
Very optional.
So it's completely self-imposed pain, but Sawa can do it with one hand. We are now over 2,200, almost at 2,300 towards that incentive. Chat, if you are loving what you're seeing, then you can help us see even more of it. Let's get this.
Let's get this. But also, we're running out of time. There's only like 5 minutes left in the run. We're running out of time
We
on that.
really
Also,
are.
running out
This
of
is the
on
time to
bid
snipe
war.
it. Well, I have got that
to-
number. I've got that answer ready for you whenever the time comes.
I'm gonna need that.
But for
need that
now,
in just
I'm
about a minute
hollering
here.
out as soon as I see 2,300.
Okay. We go into Distant Village. Oh gosh, Distant Village. I have some things to say about Distant Village after the past week, but you'll get to experience that yourselves. Okay.
Yeah,
So
Beast Den
this
is
is
wonderful.
Beast Den. We're gonna quit out to the menu to heal ourselves. This will get rid of our soul, but will also get our health all the way back up to 5. So we'll be doing that here. As we load back in, we can just press Dream No and we get early control here, which is pretty cool. There's a devout here. We do not have to defeat them. We just skip them. They act as
Let's
a wall,
go.
but there's a little tiny ledge up top that you can use to kind of cheese it. Climb up, hit these enemies.
In glitch runs, talking about one of the most scary enemies to exist.
Oh, I can imagine. Because they can just push you around. Okay, Kara.
Yeah, they just push you into the floor.
Are we saving the grub?
Save the
or
cup,
are we
save the
saving
cup, save the
frames?
cup.
We are absolutely saving the grub.
Yippee!
Okay. Y'all win this time.
Yippee!
The grub was never found again. Okay, so we are going to do the rest of Beast Den. We have one last about here. We do have to defeat this one. See if we can get that. Nice. Never worried. And that also gets us over that 250 geo threshold. Okay. And we go say hi to Hera, the beast, who I also have some choice words for. But we are getting close to the end of the run. If there's any last donations to get in before
I'm going to
end of
do
the
some
run.
rapid fire because there is so much support. We have $5 from the Valiant Sun, $100 from Dodecalope, $50 from Melavara, $5 from Maple, $50 from Robot's Friend, $10 from Maddie, $50 from Path of Pain, please. So many donations, and there are so many people watching and supporting right now. We've got over 2,000 people here right now. We just need a few folks to donate a few bucks, and we will get there before you know it.
Okay. I took a hit of damage. I'm going to sit on that bench there. Because there's a few benches that you can sit on the way to the final boss. This one is the fastest just because you don't have to stop C-dashing and you don't have to go the other way.
Did I hear that right? That we're on our way to the final boss right now?
We are on the way to the final boss.
Which
There's
means that this is
maybe
our
3 minutes
last
left in the
chance to
run.
see that Path of Pain.
There's maybe 3 minutes left in the run. Chat,
I know
we can
it
do
seems
this.
like there's a huge gap there, but we're speedrunners. We can get there in 3 minutes.
You got this. I believe.
Frank Patel's known for getting donations in a very, very lightning speed fashion. I think we can get it. So maybe a little bit far-fetched. I think we can still get it.
I
Okay.
would think it was far-fetched if I hadn't seen what Twitch Cat can do, and I know that they can work miracles.
Okay, we're heading into the final boss. This is the Black Egg Temple. Go in the door, go over to the right, C-dash across. The infection does not get this far. That bench we get auto-saved at as soon as we get into the final boss, so we do not have to worry about sitting there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 chains to break, and we are into the final boss fight. Chat, are you ready to see the final boss? I see we hit another 100, so we'll get some more pets. This
That's right, we just passed 2,300.
the Hollow Knight. What we want the Hollow Knight to do is we want the Hollow Knight to do a bunch of these dashes because we can get multi-hits on those with our Fireball. We can, what we don't want to see is those parries, because the parries, we do not have the ability to hit through, and we just kind of have to either wait it out or hit the parry. Oop, like so. Or sometimes you do both.
THK, please stop
Into the second
parrying.
phase. Second phase. There's a few attacks that get added. They start attacking a little bit faster. They apparently start parrying a bit more. I didn't know that was part of the fight. Okay, phase 3, they'll do self stabs. You do not do much damage here, so it's better to get soul and heal.
Yeah, every single attack you do during the self-stab phase does 1 damage.
Coming up on the end of the fight here, we get a good attack. This one, you just kind of stay in the bottom left and jump and dodge, and you just get to do damage. And this should be Scream skip.
Yo, let's go.
One-handed Scream skip. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. And that is the fight done. Time is as soon as the screen fades to black after this. See if we can get that. Chat, this has been Hollow Knight any percent one-handed as the knight absorbs the radiance. That is time.
G.
And I have to chime in, not just to say incredible work to Sawa, but incredible work to all of you watching. We have blasted by that Path of Pain incentive,
God.
so we're gonna see that. Folks, we are $20 away. You did not
$20.
mishear me. We are $19 away from $1 million over all Fatal's events. I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. If you donate $20 right now, you will be the $1 millionth dollar donated to Malala Fund through and someone just did it. That's $1 million.
Let's hecking go.
Lifetime. Oh my gosh.
Heck yeah.
This is what you can all do when you come together. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you all. I'm so happy to be able to run for the million. Or if you have any words about that, that was a great time while I get set up for this.
I'm just in awe. The timing could not have been better. One of the most amazing pieces of speedrunning and one of the most amazing pieces of gaming I have ever seen, and I'm sure I'm not alone. Is it any wonder that everyone here is so hyped up and so excited? And the power of gaming like this, we're seeing it right in front of us. That's why we come together for these events. That's why we do wild things like play impossible games one-handed. It's because it brings us all here at the same time for the same cause. And folks, you are changing so many lives. You are making such a huge difference in that cause around the world. Malala Fund is working so hard to make everywhere in the world somewhere that a girl can learn, somewhere that girls and women can choose her own future. They're breaking down gender discrimination barriers. I'm sorry, I'm very emotional. They're investing in education and strengthening families, and they cannot do that without all of your donations. $1 million. You did that, chat. We did that. Thank you so much.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much,
And
everyone.
in getting to that $1 million, we did unlock an incentive. So you all get to see a little bit more Hollow Knight.
And of course, we will
So
get
this
to
is-
see a little bit more love for the Spheal, because that is 7 more pets for the Spheal
7 more.
whenever you're ready.
I think they just deserve pets.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Spill deserves all of the pets.
Yeah. Okay. So, we can get this. Yep. Okay. So, this is Hollow Knight's White Palace. And in White Palace, there's a little bit of a tunnel here that leads to a bonus area called Path of Pain. As the name suggests, it is very, very difficult. And it is, even in speedruns, 2 minutes of very difficult platforming challenges, even if you do it perfectly. And because of your generous donations, getting us to $1 million raised, and also 3,000 just with that incentive to Malala Fund, y'all get to see Path of Pain one-handed. Aggie, I don't think you've seen this. Kara, I don't think you've seen this either.
I have not.
haven't
I'm
done
so
this.
excited.
I haven't done this in half a year. So chat, you get to see very rusty Sawa do this.
I am excited.
But yeah, I think we are ready to go. So let's do this. This is Hollow Knight One-Handed Path of Pain in 3, 2, 1, go. Aggie, if you want to talk about this, because I'm going to be focused the entire time.
Absolutely. So welcome to Path of Pain, the hardest platforming section by a mile. You see Sawa absolutely flying through room 1. Already halfway through. One really funny thing about Path of Pain, it neither has a percent or an achievement tied to it, whereas like things like Pantheon 5 later get their own achievement. And Sawa is so fast that they are already in room 2, super speedy.
No, I'm going to take a slower cycle there.
That's fair. The saws are Omini. Yeah, and there are so many saws in Path of Pain. Oh, the Pale King must have got them on discount somewhere. Oh, and now we're in room 3. Very a very nice skip there is
Just gonna go the normal way.
yeah. There are a couple of skips here, but they are very, very precise and incredibly difficult to do two-handed, let alone one.
Hey, y'all want to see Mistless Path of Pain? Because, geez.
This Path of Pain is absolutely incredible. And now we're in the final room. This room
People
is
who know
full
me
of
know
spikes
how rare it is
and
that I'm
saws.
speechless. This is incredible.
My jaw is on the floor.
Hey, that was Mistless. Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
There's one final fight here. Hey,
Hitless
that's damageless
path.
one-handed Path of Pain. Time is as soon as I interact with the pair at the end of this hallway.
Hitless Path of Pain.
Time.
Let's hecking
What was
go.
that?
What the heck?
I
so
didn't wanna say-
good.
when you were talking earlier about being rusty, I was thinking, I don't know, this sounds like a misdirect. I think they're gonna. I did not expect hitless.
I was not expecting
did I-
Hitless either, but Sawa is absolutely goated.
You know, I'm speechless, and I did the run.
That was incredible.
Hey, chat, thank you all for watching. This has been Hollow Knight one-handed. I'm so glad to have been able to run for Fatals one more time. I'm so glad to have been able to take you all to $1 million lifetime. Hey, quick shout-outs to the Hollow Knight community, the speedrun community, the Silksong community. You also play Silksong, by the way. Shout-outs to Japanese speedrun communities everywhere. You all are cool. 見てますか? ありがとうございます。みんな、ありがとう。Thank you also, of course, to all of the Fatals, all of the binary breakers as well, another cool community. There's so many cool speedrun communities. I can't shout them all out. Yeah. You can find me on streaming on Twitch, uploading to YouTube, posting on Blue Sky, and for some godforsaken reason, still on Twitter. And SawaYoshi or SawaYoshi YT everywhere. Hey, I'm speechless. Hey, Aggie, do you have any shoutouts?
Yeah, you've pretty much shouted out all the people I would want to shout out. Actually, I have a couple of people I want to shout out. I'd like to shout out Vi, Blossom, and Stan, because they are those three particular people are the reason why I started Rando. And because of Rando, I got into Hollow Knight speedrunning, partly because of three specific people, Blossom, Apress, and Isog. Because those are amazing people and I love them so much.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, I sometimes stream on twitch.tv/aggymon. Yeah, doing lots of Hollow Knight glitched category stuff, Rando, and Silksong, because yippee. Yeah, and if anyone is going to play Hollow Knight, save all the grubbies, because they're so cute and yippee and amazing.
Save all the grubbies and save all the fleas too. You'll don't get them unless you play Silksong.
Sure.
got the awoos in chat.
Awoo.
Hey, thank you. This has been Hollow Knight one-handed. I'm gonna send it back to Kara for some closing words before we head to reruns. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your night.